Top 10 most iconic places in Russia that everyone should see. Russia is a country of majestic expanses and rich history, striking the imagination with its cultural heritage and natural beauty. From the icy shores of the Arctic to the warm waters of the Black Sea, from ancient cities to modern megalopolises, there is something for everyone. In this article, we will tell you about 10 iconic places that are true symbols of Russia. These places are worth seeing at least once in a lifetime to better understand the soul of this country. Red Square, Moscow. It is impossible to imagine a trip to Russia without visiting Red Square, the main symbol of Moscow and the entire country. This is the place where the most iconic monuments of Russia are concentrated. The Kremlin, Lenin's Mausoleum, St. Basil's Cathedral, and the State Historical Museum. Historically, Red Square was the center of social and political life in the country. Today, this place attracts millions of tourists from all over the world. The square looks especially impressive at night, when the architectural masterpieces are illuminated with bright lights. Among the must-see places here is the Kremlin, the heart of Russian power. Within its walls, you can find not only official residences, but also churches with centuries of history, museums that tell the story of Russia's faith, and the impressive arsenal. St. Basil's Cathedral is a true icon of Russian architecture, with its brightly colored domes, bizarre shapes, and rich history. It is a place that must be seen at least once to feel the spirit of Russia. Hermitage, St. Petersburg. The Hermitage is one of the largest and oldest museums in the world, located in the heart of St. Petersburg on Palace Square. This museum amazes with its size and the richness of its collections. Its collections contain more than 3 million works of art, including masterpieces by Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, Raphael, and many other great masters. The Hermitage consists of several buildings, including the Winter Palace, the former residence of the Russian emperors. This luxurious palace, with its endless halls and galleries, is a work of art in itself. A walk through the Hermitage is a journey through the centuries, from antiquity to modern times. Here you can see rare ancient artifacts, the luxurious interiors of the royal chambers, and the greatest paintings of world art. It is difficult to cover all the riches of the Hermitage in one day. So many tourists return here again and again to immerse themselves in the world of art and history. Baikal, Siberia. Lake Baikal is a true pearl of Siberia and one of the most beautiful places on the planet. Baikal is the deepest freshwater lake in the world, and its waters are so clear that you can see the bottom at a depth of up to 40 meters. The lake is surrounded by majestic mountains, taiga, and crystal-clear rivers, making it an ideal place for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. In winter, Baikal turns into a magical ice kingdom. The surface of the lake is covered with a thick layer of ice, on which you can see bizarre cracks and air bubbles. In summer, Baikal offers many activities such as hiking, cycling, fishing, and swimming. In addition, Baikal is home to unique flora and fauna, many of which can only be found here. The most famous of these is the Nerpa, a Baikal freshwater seal that lives exclusively in this lake. A trip to Baikal is an opportunity to see nature in its pristine beauty and feel the power and grandeur of Russia. Kazan. Kazan is the capital of the Republic of Tatarstan, one of the oldest cities in Russia with a rich history and culture. The central place in the city is occupied by the Kazan Kremlin, a unique architectural complex that reflects the multinational character and history of the region. The Kremlin includes white stone walls, towers, and several majestic cathedrals, among which the Annunciation Cathedral and the Kol Sharif Mosque, one of the largest in Europe, stand out. This complex is a symbol of peace and harmony between different religions and cultures. The Kazan Kremlin is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and is a must-see for anyone who wants to immerse themselves in Russian history and culture. Here you can experience a unique combination of European and Eastern traditions, making Kazan one of the most interesting cities in Russia. The Golden Ring of Russia. The Golden Ring is a famous tourist route that includes ancient cities of central Russia, such as Vladimir, Suzdal, Yaroslavl, Rostov the Great, and others. These cities are real open-air museums, where numerous architectural monuments, temples, and monasteries dating back to different eras of Russian history have been preserved. The Golden Ring attracts tourists with its authenticity and atmosphere of antiquity. Here you can see ancient churches with exquisite frescoes, wooden houses covered with carvings, and fortress walls that remember the great events of the past. Particularly impressive are Suzdal and Vladimir, where monuments of ancient Russian architecture have been preserved, such as the Assumption Cathedral and the Spaso-Evamiv Monastery. Traveling along the Golden Ring is an opportunity to immerse yourself in the atmosphere of medieval Rus and better understand its culture and traditions. This route is ideal for those who want to learn more about the history of Russia and see its spiritual and cultural roots. Kamchatka. Kamchatka is a wild and sparsely populated region known for its unique natural phenomena and incredible landscapes. It is home to some of the most active volcanoes on the planet, geysers, hot springs, and endless forests. Kamchatka attracts extreme tourism enthusiasts and those who want to see nature in its pristine form. The most famous place in Kamchatka is the Valley of Geysers, a unique natural area where dozens of geysers, hot springs, and thermal pools are concentrated on a relatively small area of land. This is one of the most impressive sights that nature has to offer. Another natural wonder of Kamchatka is Kuril Lake, where you can watch salmon spawn and brown bears hunt for them. These impressive animals become especially active in the summer, and seeing them in the wild is an unforgettable experience. Peter and Paul Fortress, St. Petersburg. The Peter and Paul Fortress is the heart of St. Petersburg, where the city's history began. Founded by Peter the Great in 1703, the fortress played a key role in Russian history and became a symbol of St. Petersburg's emergence as the capital of the Russian Empire. Today, the fortress is a museum complex where you can visit the Peter and Paul Cathedral, where many Russian emperors are buried, including Peter I and Catherine II. It is also home to Russia's oldest prison, where political prisoners were held, including many famous figures such as Fyodor Dostoevsky and Leon Trotsky. A walk around the Peter and Paul Fortress is an immersion into the history of St. Petersburg and Russia as a whole. It offers a magnificent view of the Neva and the historic center of the city, making it a must-see. Man, Karelia. Kizy Island in Karelia is a unique open-air museum where wooden churches, chapels, and houses built without a single nail are collected. The main attraction of Kizy is the Transfiguration Church with its 22 domes, which is a masterpiece of Russian wooden architecture and is included in the list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Kizy Island is a place where you can see traditional Russian architecture in its original form. There are excursions, master classes on traditional crafts, and folk festivals that allow you to immerse yourself in the atmosphere of ancient Rus. Altai. Altai is a region in Siberia that is known for its breathtaking mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and picturesque valleys. This place attracts tourists with its wild and untouched nature. The Altai Mountains are a real dream for lovers of hiking and mountaineering. Here you can go through high passes, see beautiful waterfalls and glaciers. The most popular tourist destinations in Altai are Lake Telitskoye, Mount Beluga, and the Katun River Valley. Lake Telitskoye is one of the largest and deepest lakes in Russia and is called Little Baikal for its similar natural conditions. Mount Beluga is the highest peak in Siberia, and its snow-capped peaks look majestic at any time of year. Altai is also known for its unique archaeological sites, such as burial mounds and ancient petroglyphs. Traveling to this region allows you to immerse yourself in the world of wild nature. Take a break from the bustle of the city and touch ancient history. Solovetsky Islands. The Solovetsky Islands, or Solovki, are located in the White Sea and are famous for their ancient monastic architecture and harsh northern nature. The Solovetsky Monastery was founded in the 15th century and played a significant role in the history of Russia, being the spiritual and cultural center of the country. In the 20th century, the monastery became a gulag prison, which adds special historical significance to this place. The islands are surrounded by the waters of the White Sea and are distinguished by their unique flora and fauna. Here you can see beluga whales, seals, and rare species of birds. For lovers of history and nature, the Solovetsky Islands offer a unique combination of cultural monuments and magnificent northern landscapes. Each of these places reveals a part of the great history and rich culture of Russia. Visiting such iconic landmarks not only leaves unforgettable impressions, but also helps to better understand the soul of this great country. Don't forget about the useful services that we indicate in the pinned comment. Subscribe to the channel, like or dislike. Have a nice holiday, everyone.